Hello, so I'm making this video. I'm on a train in Brussels, in Belgium, going towards Bruges, if that's how you say it, I don't know. Anyways, so firstly, ignore the messy hair because I've just taken my hat off. To make this video, it's basically a sabbatical update. So I'm halfway through. This is exactly, so I'm 6 months in of the 12-year-long sabbatical. What have I done so far? I just want to talk about what I've done, what I'm going to do, how it's felt. Because some of you might be thinking, hey, should I take a sabbatical? What's it like? So essentially a sabbatical is taking a year-long leave, which is unpaid, it was January 2026 to, again, end of January 2027. So what I did was, the reason I took a sabbatical was I was at, a big four firm. It begins with a D, I can't say on social media or YouTube, but I was there for 5 years. I made manager. I was very lucky to start at that company, but as you progress up, it's sort of, every 2 years, every 2-3 years you get a promotion. It's like, it gets a bit repetitive. You start asking yourself, is this what I really want to do? And sometimes it's nice to take that gap a year, because who knows, I might go back to it, who knows, I might not, I don't know. This one, using a year to figure out, that's one. Number two, it's travel, man. Number three was, I'll be honest, my dad had, I can say it, he had cancer. Luckily his chemo, he had the operation, his pancreatic cancer operation had happened, he had the chemo done, and now it's just every 6 months as a test. Hopefully, God willing, he's fine. So those are the main reasons. It made me really start thinking. He was only double my age. I was 28, he was 56, and I was thinking, wow, like, obviously I wanted to spend time with him at home, but also I wanted to just do what I always wanted to do in that period. So basically, I was like, there's no guarantee in this life, right? So just go do what you want to do. So that's why I took the year off. And essentially we found out about my dad's cancer in September. I took the year off from January, so he was halfway through his chemo, and I actually just went traveling 3 months. I went to India after 8 years. There was a wedding in Goa, so I went to the wedding. I went to Punjab, and I went around to Sri Lanka. That was really fun. I did a month in Sri Lanka, and I did a month in Nepal, one of the best countries I've been to, the hiking, the Annapurna circuit. I've never seen things like that in my life, man. Like 8,000 meter high mountains, and just amazing, honestly. I would say that's probably one of the best countries I've ever been to. Hospitality was amazing. So I did 3 months that. I came back to the UK. It was a joint stag, so I'm 28. So loads of mates get married this year. So I'm 28, and luckily 2 friends like we did a joint stag. So we were at Barcelona. I came back for that, Barcelona, and then came back to London. So another best mate was getting married a week after. And to be fair, when I came back, I felt really low. The next 2 months just involved me being in London, probably attending a couple of events, applying to some agencies, trying a new route if I can get in. So the next 2 months felt a bit low, because I was still playing cricket, I was going to the gym, I was essentially doing everything that I would do when I was working, but without the work and without the pay, right? So that was a bit of a low period, the next 2 months. And so now, sort of 2.5 months, and then now I'm basically on Monday I basically said to myself, I'm just going to book a trip to Europe. I'm just going to do it, and I got an interrailing pass. So Monday I said yeah, Tuesday I booked, Friday I left for Brussels. Now I'm going to Bruges, which is supposed to be really nice. There's like a postcard town. Yesterday I was out at Ghent, and it was like a music festival. If you follow my Instagram or TikTok, dude, I literally went to Ghent on a Saturday. I was like, let me just, as a tourist, it was a 10-day music festival. It was like one of the most unreal scenes. If I could, go check out my Instagram for that, I'll put a video here. It was unreal. And that was just from me being a tourist. I found this amazing music festival, and that was like day one, sort of first 24 hours of my Europe trip. So it's been, touch wood, it's been a good start so far. But yeah, literally, so I'm doing Europe. I have to go back this Tuesday. There's a family event that I have to attend, so it sounds a bit stupid. So I'm going to leave my bags in Brussels. I'm going to get the flight to London on Tuesday and fly back on Wednesday to Brussels. So I leave my stuff in some hotel, and then yeah, I'm going to do another 2 weeks. I want to do some hiking in the Dolomites, and then I have to go back for a mate's graduation, and then there's another mate's wedding, so I have to go back for those events. But I will then come out again to Europe. I'll fly out again and use the interrailing pass to go around. But I have to make those events. I'll go back for those, and after that, I think I'll be in the UK for. I'll probably be in the UK for a month. I do want to like even date, meet people. You know, I'm single. I want to like. So use that time efficiently and just try new things. So also I had a flying lesson. So when I was in the UK in the 2 months, I had a flying lesson. What else did I do? Something else I can't remember. I bought DJ decks. I haven't used those much, to be fair. But yeah, just guitar was another thing I said I wanted to do. But just these things you say, but you just need to spend. You actually need to dedicate time to them. But yeah, the 2-3 month period was a low period, man. Sometimes you actually end up, when you have so much time, you end up just wasting as well. Like I could have been, scrolling on my phone, and I was like, what am I doing, literally? I had my younger sister say, "Bow, like, what are you doing on your phone all the time?" I'm like, yeah, I agree, I had like a phone addiction. So, so it was 2 month period when I was back from Asia. The Asia trip was a low, but now I'm back on a high again. I feel like with me, when I travel, I feel like in a way, mentally, I'm like, it feels like I'm using the sabbatical in a good way, right? I'm making the most of it. So maybe that's why I was just getting in my head, because sometimes we're harsh on ourselves. So when you're working, you expect to get stuff done, and when you're taking a year off, you still think, oh, I should be getting stuff done, right? So it was a bit of a weird one, but you have to get used to that feeling. What else? So after a month in the UK, I want to also just go to South America for 2 to 3 months. I also want to like start something, an idea of my own, maybe social media, something that could give me joy. I'm missing that feeling I used to get when I was a kid, of playing cricket or other sports when I was at school. I used to look forward to it so much. That feeling I don't get anymore, and I want to have that feeling again. So hopefully, the sabbatical, I know this video's been all over the place, but essentially I've travelled a bit, been back in the UK. I went for a low period because, again, your time can be getting used up, wasted sometimes, and now I'm traveling again, and sometimes I feel like more me. I love solo traveling, so like I've met so many people already, like a few at the hostel I'm staying at. So I stay in hostels, trying to get private rooms. It's a great way to meet people. I recommend that. And yeah, I recommend solo traveling. I can make more videos on that in a separate video, but I feel like when I travel, I meet people, I speak to people, I'm happier. Experience new things, like the festival yesterday, that was amazing. I wanted to go to Tomorrowland, but the tickets were expensive, dude. I didn't even know Tomorrowland was going on. I looked at tickets, €700 for 1 day. That's a lot, because that's a resale of like times 5, because 1 day tickets are €104 and 3 day tickets €300. So I didn't go to that. Went to this festival again. I didn't even know it was on, just arrived. I might go there today again. So it's basically Brussels again, and then Bruges. I'm going Bruges today, and then I'll go back to again, and then the festival goes until like 8 AM today's last day, so I might hit that up. We're on our sabbatical, so we'll see. I'm going to South America, and I also just want to try something new, man. I want to date, I do want to find someone this year. I'm not going to put pressure on that. I'm 28. I'm going to so many weddings. It's nice to see my mates get married, but I'm like, shoot, I need to find someone. It doesn't help when you're always traveling. So maybe I need a travel buddy, actually, someone who likes traveling, someone who could take time off. That would be perfect. But no, man, like this year, I've taken the year off to just try new things, travel. So the reason I'm making a video is because it's not always just, your life's amazing when you're taking time off. Because, like I said, I went through that low period where I travelled. First day I was off to Asia and came back. It was a low period. The low period is because you basically feel guilty for doing, maybe not making the most of it. And that's also, you shouldn't be too harsh on yourself. Now I'm traveling again. Europe, hopefully for a month, mates, weddings, and then South America. And hopefully I'll try new things. I know this video's been all over the place. If you have any questions, let me know. I do want to make more YouTube videos. I feel like I want to try new things. This could be something that gives me the joy, sharing my stories, which could in the future allow me to do more things. So I love experiencing new things. If a bit about me, I can always just touch on. I am a Big Four manager. I actually played a decent level of cricket. Current Mr. England public vote winner, Mr. Global England. I actually represented England in an international pageant. I know my hair's a bit messy, but what else? I actually got into the best shape of my life last year. I had a 6-pack whilst being an accountant. You know, I have travelled to like over 30 countries, like 31 now, I'll be 32 tomorrow. So like, so travel, I make videos about just saying these things, like what I've done, so you can ask me questions on the, if you want me to make a video on them, on any of these things, let me know. Hope you like this video. I know it's been all over the place, but I just wanted to make something and get it out. I'm recording on my phone. I hope the audio's alright. But yeah, on the way to Bruges. Also the trains here are so nice. Look at like this is so nice. So nice. I actually like wanted to do this trip just because I want to sit on the train and like read journal, read journal. But I was like, it came to my head. I was like, let me just make a YouTube video and share my experience of the Sabbatical so far. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I do recommend Brussels in Belgium. It's actually really, I had no expectations, but it's been really good so far. Go to Ghent. Ghent's really cool. Come during the music festival. It's a 10-day music festival every year, sorry, every day. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and hopefully I'll be making more. Have a great day, wherever you are in the world. Bye, love you. Give it a like and a follow, it'll help me a lot and show me that I should do more of this. Bye.